When Emily told me she was flying to Miami with her friends for her Bachelorette trip, I didn't think much of it. She was glowing, her voice bubbling with excitement as she talked about beaches, cocktails, and one last girls' getaway before walking down the aisle. We've been engaged nearly a year, buried in wedding plans and endless details. Lately, though, I'd noticed her pulling away, distant, distracted, but I told myself it was just the stress of it all. The night before she left, she gave me a quick kiss and smiled. "Don't worry, babe. I'll text you every day," she said. I smiled back, believing her without hesitation. She looked me right in the eyes and lied as if it came naturally. The first day went just like I expected. She sent photos, her lounging by the pool, drink in hand, surrounded by friends under blazing Miami sun. Her captions were playful. "Girls just want to have sun." I replied with a heart emoji, thinking how happy she looked. But the next morning, something shifted. My usual good morning, beautiful text got no response. Hours passed. Afternoon faded into night. Still nothing. When I called, it went straight to voicemail. My stomach knotted as I stared at my screen, refreshing our chat over and over. Then I tried again, and my heart nearly stopped when the message appeared. "You have been blocked." My fiancée, the woman I was supposed to marry in just a few days, had blocked me during her Bachelorette trip. At first, I refused to believe it. I told myself it was a mistake. Maybe she tapped something by accident. Maybe her phone died. I clung to every excuse I could think of because the truth was too painful to face. Then I checked her social media. One of her friends had posted a video. Emily laughing and dancing in a packed Miami club. A man's arm was draped around her waist, his hand resting there like it belonged. She didn't look blocked there. She looked free. Free in a way that broke something inside me. That's when everything inside me hardened. I wasn't going to sit around wondering anymore. I wanted the truth, even if it crushed me. I texted one of her bridesmaids, Hannah. We weren't close, but I knew she'd show Emily anything I sent. Perfect. I typed one calm, deliberate message. "Hey, Hannah, tell Emily I hope she's enjoying her trip. Oh, and tell her I found something interesting in her suitcase. She'll know what it is." That was all. No accusations. No anger. Just a spark of doubt. 15 minutes later, my phone exploded with notifications. 30 missed calls. All from Emily. Then came the messages. "What did you find? Don't touch my stuff. Please answer me. It's not what you think." I hadn't said another word, but her panic told me everything I needed to know. I just sat there, watching her name flash across my screen over and over, her desperation echoing through my quiet apartment. I let it ring. For once, I wanted her to feel the uncertainty, to know what it felt like when control slips away. When I finally picked up, her voice shook with anger and fear. "Why would you go through my suitcase?" she demanded. I almost laughed. "Why would you block your fiancé?" I asked quietly. There was silence. Then came a flood of excuses. She said it was a mistake, that she just needed space, that her friends told her to unplug. It all sounded like meaningless static from someone caught in a lie. So I asked one simple question. If you had nothing to hide, why are you panicking? The line went dead quiet before I heard her start to cry. "It's not what you think," she whispered. "But it always is," I said. 2 days later, she came home early. I was waiting. No yelling, no drama. Just her things, neatly packed in boxes by the front door. Her wedding dress leaned untouched against the wall. Her face went pale. "You packed my stuff?" she asked softly. "No," I said evenly. "I packed my piece." That's when the truth spilled out between sobs and trembling breaths. She confessed she'd met someone months earlier, a man from a work event. Miami wasn't a celebration with friends. It was a final weekend with him, a goodbye to an affair she never had the courage to end. Her words hit like a punch. Everything we'd built, our plans, our promises, our future, shattered in an instant. I didn't yell. I just looked at her and said, "If this is how you begin a marriage, imagine how it would end." She broke down completely, begging for forgiveness. But I'd already made my choice. I grabbed my jacket, walked past her, and said quietly, "You wanted freedom, Emily. Now you have it. After that, the messages and calls poured in, pleased to talk, to understand, to forgive. But there was nothing left to say. She'd made her choice. Now I was making mine. I told the wedding party only the truth. It's off. No details. No explanations. Just the truth, stripped bare. Months passed. I focused on myself, traveled, reconnected with friends, picked up old hobbies. The anger slowly faded, replaced by gratitude. Sometimes life removes people before they have a chance to destroy you completely. Emily tried to move on, but her secret followed her. Word got out about the man in Miami, the one who ghosted her right after. Now, when an old photo of us pops up, her smile, her ring, that version of what we were, I don't feel bitterness anymore. I feel peace. Because the night she blocked me wasn't just a night she cut me off. It was a night she unknowingly set me free. I learned something vital. Love without respect is poison. And sometimes, silence is the only answer that says everything. That message I sent to her friend, it was never about revenge. It was a mirror, a quiet reminder that truth doesn't need to be forced. It just needs to be seen.